you hop on board one of our trams.
During the tour, please keep your arms and all items inside the tram. If you need any kind of guest assistance, for instance, medical
Welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome aboard the world-famous Universal Studios tour. Come on in, find a seat. It's a beautiful day here at the park, a gorgeous day down at the studio. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? Hi. My name's Olivia. Hi there. I'll be your guide today as we take you down to one of the busiest and largest film studios in the world. And it's pretty busy down there. A lot of productions are filming, they're getting ready to film, so it's going to be an exciting day. As you come on in, find a seat. If you happen to have any small children with you today whose feet can't touch the ground of the tram, just move them toward the center of the row away from the outside gates, just for safety purposes. It's a bumpy ride out there. A super fun ride, but a bumpy ride. Just want to make sure everyone is safe and comfy. Also, everyone needs a pair of 3D glasses. They're hip, they're stylish, awesome, you look great. If you do not have a pair of 3D glasses, just raise your hand up real high. We'll get some out to you right now. All good? Sweet. Now, you don't have to wear them yet, so you can take off those glasses. I'll tell you when to put them on. Just have them on standby, and we'll go from there. So it's a beautiful day here. Welcome to Universal Studios. We've been here for just over 107 years and counting, so over a century. So much history here. But currently there's a lot of filming going on. The new show Quantum Leap, starring Raymond Lee, is filming all over our lot. The second season of Bel-Air, big hit on Peacock, NBC Universal streaming service. We got a few commercials filming out there as well, a top secret television show. A new show called Ted, based on the hit movies Ted and Ted 2 with that lovable foul-mouthed teddy bear? Absolutely, yeah. It's a prequel to the movie, so it's going to be taking place in the 1990s. The Mark Wahlberg character is a teenager, and we're going to see a younger version of that whole family and a younger version of Ted. It'll be a good time. They're still filming, but it's going to be coming to Peacock pretty soon, hopefully this year. But sit back, relax. Another show that's been filming here is the Kelly Clarkson Show. Oh, she is busy, busy. She was a former coach on The Voice. She was a co-host on American Song Contest with co-host Snoop Dogg that filmed right here live on our lot. And she also hosts the Kelly Clarkson Show. This happened right here on our lot. Sometimes Kelly interrupts our studio tour. It's cool.
I am here on the back lot of Universal Studios to give some very special people the surprise of their lives. This is the Tram! Welcome to Cloud 9. Hi, I'm American. Welcome, welcome. Champagne brunch right here in the middle of the iconic town square. All right, everybody, let's go back to stage 1. Follow me.
right, Kelly Clarkson's show is currently filming season 4. They film in stage 1, just one of our sound stages located here on the lot. Now we're gonna get going in just a moment, but last call for 3D glasses. If you do not have a pair of 3D glasses, raise your hand up real high right now. We'll get some out to you. All right, well done. Sweet. You don't have to wear them yet, I'll tell you when. And we're gonna take you down to our world-famous studio lot. We're gonna take you down behind the scenes. Let's get out of here, shall we? Take a look over to your left-hand side. Wave goodbye to everyone. See you later, everybody. We're gonna go wake up to the movies. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Alrighty, well we are now leaving the theme park behind and taking you down into the heart of the movie studio, where some of Hollywood's biggest names come to work every day. And speaking of big names, you already met me. Hi, I'm Olivia. Oh, thank you so much. Stop. Too much love. Too much. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. I can handle a lot, but I know that I can't do this alone. So I want to introduce you to my very special co-host for the afternoon. You might know him as the host of The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. Here he is, the one and only. It's Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Olivia.
And the greatest driver.
James.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Olivia
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
All right, Jimmy. I don't remember that $5 at all, but yeah, safety is our #1 priority. First and foremost, if you have an emergency of any kind, say a medical emergency, any audio or visual issues, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram or need any assistance, reach up and grab that red cord running along the center ceiling of the tram, and I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, please remain seated at all times, keeping all arms and legs inside the tram. Oh, we have no smoking of any kind, but please feel free to eat or drink. And be prepared. If there are any sudden shaky movements, loud noises, pyrotechnics, and water effects, you're going to want to have your cameras out for those great photo opportunities, but just keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. And for the safety of everyone around you, please do not use selfie sticks on board the tram. Well, as we head down this hill over to your right, you will see a fire station. Now that is actually a real working fire station. We have our own city here on the lot, Universal City. It also has a sheriff station. We have our very own zip code. And here is our founder, Carl Lemley, right there on your screens. Opening day, March 15th, 1915. So we've been here just over 100 years. And throughout our whole film history, from the end of the silent film era, up through those classic monster movies of the 1930s, disaster movies of the 1970s, to the big action blockbusters of today, through it all, Universal Studios has helped shape the way movies are made. Well, we're headed on into our front lot right now. This is where all of our sound stages are. The first soundstage you'll see is soundstage 12 to your left. It has a big V on it for The Voice. The hit singing competition The Voice, filmed there for 20 seasons. And a lot of famous films filmed in there as well, like Frankenstein, Dracula, all those films filmed inside stage 12 where The Voice is filmed. We've got a big open soundstage door to your left. We're going to take you up close and personal to these sound stages right now. Now currently they were breaking down the sets for Grand Crew, which is heading into their 2nd season. We kind of see how huge the inside of a soundstage is. Big equipment is in there, trying to take down sets. Now the hit show Bel Air is set up to film in stages 7 and 8. Might see some sets still set up. Oh yeah, big tarp set up. They're going to be actively filming here today. All those plants you see to your left, they bring those into the sound stages, really set it up. And it's a busy day here on the lot. Now Bel Air takes up a lot of our sound stages here, 3 different ones. And as we make this corner, you'll see a lot of big production trucks as well as trailers. You might see some crew members getting ready to start moving into these sound stages. These trailers are the dressing rooms for the main actors. They're also used for hair and makeup, as well as wardrobe and costumes. Yeah, I might be able to see a few wardrobe hanging out inside these trucks, trying to get those actors into costume, ready to film. And these are all set up for Bel Air, which is set up to film in stages 14, as well as stages 7 and 8. But on your screens, we got a glimpse at the inside of a soundstage. Here's another image. It's pretty much just a big, wide open, empty warehouse. We can build any kind of set the production needs inside. We could build a Bel Air Academy for the hit show Bel Air, filming right here. We could build a Las Vegas casino for the hit show Hacks on HBO Max. That's coming back for season 3. Season 2 filmed here as well. We could even build a big old superstore inside.
Let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
Superstore filmed here for 6 seasons, and they built Cloud9 Superstore, the store all those lovable, quirky characters worked in 3 different sound stages. But on screen, it looks like one big store, one big location. So they used a lot of different camera angles. It's all about perspective while they're filming here on the lot. But it sure is a busy time for television. Absolutely. Superstore filmed here about 5 years ago. But currently, we got Quantum Leap filming the new show Ted. But we've been making television since 1939. Our very first broadcast was the broadcast of the New York World's Fair. Here is a glimpse at our television history throughout the years. Ooh, Minion sighting to your right, Minion sighting. Hey, little fellas. You'll see a lot of trailers set up over to your right-hand side, currently setting up for a new television show. But one of the new television shows is Ted. We got Ted over to your left-hand side. Hey there, pal. How you doing? Excited about your new show? Hope you're staying out of trouble. He's not. He's not at all. Never trust him. Never trust him with anything. Well, we don't give Ted too much responsibility here, but we do let him be in charge of these bungalows over to your left. Now, these bungalows we use as production offices. Writers, directors, producers, even actors have set up their offices here. And it's kind of like any regular office. We deal with the entertainment industry, so emails, phone calls, but we also deal with finalizing the script, figuring out the budget, hiring the director, the producer. All that happens here as well. And some big names have their offices here, like Dwayne Johnson. He has his 7 Bucks production to your left. Academy Award winner Jordan Peele. He has his Monkey Paw Productions here as well. We've got a pretty iconic production bungalow coming up. It currently belongs to the De Laurentiis Company, but it used to belong to the master of suspense himself, Sir Alfred Hitchcock. Hitchcock worked over to your left in bungalow 5195. Worked there back in the 1950s.
We all know that we're something.
Hitchcock worked in that office when he was working on Alfred Hitchcock Presents the Television Show. And currently the television show Lopez versus Lopez is set up over to your left in these sound stages. But we're kind of coming to the end of our front lot where all of our sound stages are. We have 36 sound stages here. And now we're going to take you out to our back lot and a quick quiet zone. They're filming inside that soundstage, but check out to your left. There's a huge set being built here. Pretty massive. It looks amazing. Top secret television production. Now they're currently dressing that set. You'll see a lot of production artists out there really making it look realistic. Now that same street is where they built American Ninja Warrior, the big obstacle course. All those mega athletes competing like myself. Thanks so much. And I had to go quiet because they were filming Lopez versus Lopez. I saw that big flashing light on the side, and I go, oh, I better be quiet. They are filming. So we're going to loop back around, see that big set in a moment. But we're going to take it a little far away from that big city that they are dressing right now. Take you to a beautiful place called Skull Island.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in the adventure. Kong originally basically you're on board the ship, you're sailing to Lost Island, you're monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
And this is just a reminder, please remain seated at all times and please turn off all flash photography.
Really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. You know, he is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature of Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive. They're full of emotion. His eyes are like a window into his personality. He's had an enormous number of encounters with his foes, the T-Rexes and the various dinosaurs on Skull Island. So he's been beaten up, scarred, chewed up, spat out by these dinosaurs at various times. And he wears the scars of a lot of ancient battles.
And that is King Kong in all of his glory. Now let's go for a ride, shall we? Oh, let's go. Welcome to Skull Island.
Okay, last time everybody. We're back to Skull Island.
3D glasses on. just survived one of the largest, most intense 3D experiences on the planet. Now you can take off your protective 3D glasses, but just keep a hold of them, because we still have many adventures still ahead. Oh yes. But as we take a look, we're gonna pass by that epic set they are building over to your left-hand side real quickly. Mention that. A lot of those buildings are actually just facades, the front and sides of buildings. And what appears to be brick or stone is really just foam rubber, fiberglass, plywood. And they film all of our outdoor scenes out there. And then we go inside a soundstage to film the interior of a lot of those little shops they have set up, because it's not big enough to film a whole scene. That's why we use sound stages and our big sets. Now we can build a big set like that, or we can create an entire set using CGI, computer-generated imagery. And that's pretty much what that whole experience was with King Kong 360 3D. One of the largest 3D attractions here in the world. Now Weta Digital, formerly known as Weta FX now, works with Peter Jackson a lot, like in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, King Kong. And here's a behind-the-scenes look on how they made that happen.
With a project like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know where the people are looking. They're looking straight ahead, they're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts, because it's one giant shot.
One giant shot, one giant ride. Well, we got some sweet rides coming up in just a moment. We call them picture cars because they are cars in moving pictures. Moving pictures being any car on screen, television shows, commercials. And we got some pretty famous picture cars to your left, but looks can be deceiving. That Magnum PI Ferrari is really just the shell of a Ferrari, but it comes with a Volkswagen engine for those speedy miles per hour. That was the cheaper option while filming. Classic Back to the Future cars. These Flintstone cars are fun because they can't run on their own. They don't have any engines. They had to be pulled along on set by a cable attached to another vehicle, propelling them forward, making it look like the Flintstones run those cars with their feet. We got the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. A few cars from Jordan Peele movies like Nope, and well, it's a boat from us. And check out this Bradley fighting vehicle. It looks like a tank. On the outside of it, though, that is really just plywood, painted to look like steel and iron. It makes that vehicle a lot lighter, a lot easier to move around the set compared to an actual war vehicle. But do not take that into battle, because it won't put up much of a fight. Here are some picture cars in action. These picture cars can take us anywhere in the world here on the Universal lot, even to an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Thank you, John Hammond. Yes, we're about to enter Jurassic Park, and you'll see set pieces from the Jurassic Park films. To your left, we have the mobile lab from Jurassic Park: The Lost World. Now we also have some dinosaurs here. Don't worry, they're in their cages. As you can see, wait, they were in their cages. Wait, where'd they go? What's that noise? What is... Did you see them? Well, they'll creep up at us, as they will. There's a big one coming up over to your left. Those dinosaurs are clever, clever girls. Well, there's quite a few dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park films. I mean, obviously, those films are full of dinosaurs. But those movies also have a lot of weather effects. You ever notice whenever those dinosaurs are attacking, it's usually during a torrential rainstorm, lightning, thunder, that big T-Rex print in the mud in the first film. Yeah, it's usually raining. Well, it's a beautiful day here, but we are going to have ourselves a little rainstorm because usually we have to create our own rain for filming scenes. So I'm going to get some lightning and thunder turned on to really help paint the picture. Now we're in our Old Mexico area. This is where the Three Amigos film, starring Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and Steve Martin. And we built a mechanical effect here where we can turn on and off the rain with just a push of a few buttons. This is also where Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull film with Harrison Ford, Shia LaBeouf, and Karen Allen. An episode of Shameless with William H. Macy. So it's a whole different area than our big city sets we passed by just a moment ago. And it's a really nice area. Completely takes you completely out of the way. What's going on? Okay. With all the rain we had just a few weeks ago, if you're visiting from out of town, it's beautiful now. But there was torrential rain just last week, and it doesn't rain a whole ton here in Southern California, usually. But then it rains for a good 6 days straight, and then it won't rain for another 7 months. So that's why we usually have to create our own rain. So a mechanical effect we built here. And we're going to try to turn it on here. My button's not working. We're going to need a little bit of extra help to turn on that rain. We brought in reinforcements here. Now, if you're fans of Star Trek Picard, I know it's coming back for a new season. This whole area was Planet Vashti. Yes, they filmed here for the first season. Filmed all over this area, pretty much in a lot of our backlot, actually. Patrick Stewart was here. Well, you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't want to rain. This mechanical effect is not working today. Sorry about that, everybody. But sometimes it does rain, and sometimes they film Big Fat Liar here with Paul Giamatti, Frankie Muniz, and Amanda Bynes. But our Old Mexico sets are really close to our 6-point sets, which is our Western sets. And they are currently setting up for Killing It, starring Craig Robinson in that whole area. And even Jimmy Fallon filmed down there. Good old co-host Jimmy Fallon. Now the sets you're going to see over to your left-hand side, if you add a dirt road, it really takes you back to a whole different time period, 1980s, 1800s, 1700s. To your left, there's some bars down there, little canteens set up. That whole area is where Quentin Tarantino filmed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a big scene starring Leonardo DiCaprio down there. And of course, Jimmy Fallon filmed there as well.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon. Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I heard this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot here.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town when we get good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, Fallon. Again.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk it out, that's all.
Thanks so much, Jimmy. Appreciate it. That same street where Tarantino filmed, Steven Spielberg filmed there as well for his films Amistad and The Color Purple. And of course now it is being set up for Killing It. which is headed to Peacock. But before our next adventure, we are about halfway through our tour at the moment, so just a reminder, please remain seated at all times. The studio is private property, and if any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that red cord and remain seated. But we're going to take you up to a completely different area of our lot right now. We're going to head on up to our Europe sets. We call it Little Europe because it's little, but it could be France, Spain. This whole area was Genovia, like in Princess Diaries 2, a royal engagement. I know. Princess Mia went walking around here, a set where royalty has filmed. This area is also pretty famous for our monster movies of the 1930s. Dracula, The Monster of Frankenstein, The Mummy, all filmed out here. But as you can see, it looks a little modern, it's very colorful. It is the perfect place to film the afterlife. If you are fans of the hit show The Good Place, well, welcome home.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
Hi there. How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The Good Place filmed out here for 4 seasons. It still looks a whole lot like The Good Place. But back in the 1930s, that whole area was swarming with monsters.
You never really think of monsters.
Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein,
The Mummy.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera. Classic films. They're just brilliantly made.
We'd film the monsters roaming around those outdoor sets, but we'd still have to go inside a soundstage to film the interior of Dracula's lair or Frankenstein's laboratory. And we're going to take you inside a soundstage right now to show you how we can set one up. So please remain seated, everybody. We are heading inside a hot set. Now, every soundstage is set up differently. This one happens to be set up like a San Francisco subway station. An episode of Bones filmed it here. Now, as you can see, a lot of detail has gone into making this whole soundstage look as realistic as possible, like a dark, damp subway station. As you can see, something is burning. There's hold on, everyone. This is totally supposed to happen. Oh, to your left. To your left, something's breaking. Something's breaking. Now, this is a big old mechanical effect we built here in this sound stage. We are recreating an earthquake right here and sort of a sinkhole in a way. Oh my goodness. To your right. Take over. James, let's get out of here. Oh, let's get out of here now. We call that earthquake the big one. Is everyone okay? We're good, right? Everyone's good? Yeah, that's good. That scared me a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. That was a large-scale mechanical effect used in our disaster films like Earthquake and Airport. I'm a bit disheveled. Here you can see how that earthquake looks on screen in that episode of Bones. You good? I'm good. I'm fine.
What's going on? Let's get out of here! I want to jump from!
practical effect or not, that was pretty realistic. And that really shook me up. So to calm my nerves, we're just gonna make a quick trip to Amity Island. This is my happy place, everybody. Please remain seated as we make our way across the dock. I love it here. The water, calm, serene. Now on the, what? There. Wait, there's something in the, to your right, there's something in the water. That's a fin, that's a shark fin for sure. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't think you were supposed to see that. Please disregard what you have just seen. We're going to continue on with our tour. Everything is fine. Why is the pier moving though? Uh-oh. Oh, we're going to need a bigger tram. Thank you. More and more terrifying. You just met Bruce, a replica of the mechanical shark used in Steven Spielberg's 1975 classic thriller, Jaws. Now, Bruce, the mechanical shark, the star of Jaws, actually caused a whole lot of problems while they were filming off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. The mechanical shark stopped working the very first day of shooting, caused the production to go 100 days over schedule, tripled the film's budget, and director Steven Spielberg, he thought he was never going to be able to finish the film. He thought he was going to be fired off the set of Jaws.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark is suspect. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited. The shark worked well enough for a while there and then basically all night. So I really owe the shark a lot.
That is director Steven Spielberg and Bruce the Mechanical Shark on the set of Jaws. And even with all the delays in production, it taking way too long, costing way too much, everything came together in the end, and Jaws became the first ever big summer blockbuster of 1975. But Amity Island is a nice little harbor town. We built a few different neighborhoods out here for our residential area. Feature film is setting up to film over to your left. You'll see a bunch of trucks, a lot of cars. Down that area is a big street, big neighborhood. We call it our Colonial Street, but it was also Wisteria Lane and ABC's Desperate Housewives. It's where Davy and her family lived in Never Have I Ever. It's where they're filming Ted. It's going to be a Boston neighborhood, so it's a very popular filming location. And a lot of famous people have filmed out there over the years. Even Tom Hanks lived there in The Burbs. Christina Ricci moved there in Casper. Nelly filmed his music video. Hey there, Nelly. And of course you have those housewives. A lot of commercials film out there as well. But as we head up this hill, we are about 15 minutes from the end of the tour, so just a reminder, please remain seated at all times. And if you do have an emergency, pull that red cord so I can assist you. But about 15 fun-filled minutes left. And when I say fun-filled, I mean fast and furious. We got a few more picture cars for your viewing pleasure. Point of view from the Fast and the Furious franchise. Now over to your right, we got Dominic Toretto's classic 1970 Dodge Charger right up there, right up front. The orange Julius, right there. and a few cars from different decades of Universal films throughout the years. Now these are some pretty nice cars. They look great on screen, but this is honestly not the safest area of our back lot. I mean, it just isn't. I mean, you know who works next door? A psycho works next door. We are rolling up to the Bates Motel and the psycho house in the distance. Do you see him? That's him. That is Norman Bates. Okay, Norman Bates runs this motel. He takes great care of his customers. He really does. I mean, look, he's helping a woman to her car. Not everyone does that nowadays. Oh. That's the trunk. Yeah. I think we better check out early from the Bates Motel. Must go faster. Must go faster. I think we just had a near-death experience at the Bates Motel. That happened. Well, we're going to quickly move far, far away from Norman and all of his deep-rooted issues. And we're going to take you by the psycho house to your left. This is where Norman hangs out with his dear mother. We call her Mother Bates. But it's kind of amazing that this house is still standing. Because right next door a plane crashed. Yeah, a plane crashed here for Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Believe it or not, this is an actual 747 Boeing aircraft, weighing in at over 375,000 pounds. It was destroyed specifically for this film, and it's where Tom Cruise's character hides out.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep nice on me. Nice on me. Now listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Got them closed? Robbie, get in. Get in.
This was the actual filming location for this scene. Nicki Minaj also filmed out here for her music video Fly, featuring Rihanna. But it was built for Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. But from one big set to another, we're going to take you on up to the world of Jordan Peele and his new film Nope. We have the sets of Jupiter's Claim, the actual sets from the film. Here to tell you a little bit more is Jordan Peele himself.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, the nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking room and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Right. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Nothing so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, the little rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. Welcome to the world of No.
That's right. Happy trails. Both
do as they say and get out. I always get a bit of an uneasy feeling when we hang out in Jupiter's claim a little too long. I mean, I will never look at clouds the same way again. Who's seen the movie? Am I right or am I right? Yeah, clouds can be scary. In fact, so scary that we're going to get a little bit of overhead cover here into Sullivan's truck repair, so please remain seated, everybody. Now, our tram has been through quite a lot today, so we're going to get a quick little oil change, check the tire pressure. Plus, I want to introduce you to some of my very best friends. Here's Roman Pierce and Letty Ortiz.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
Okay. Thanks, Roman. Copy that, buddy. It looks like we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a situation. No worries. We're just gonna hide out here, keep a low profile, stay out of harm's way. Oh! Sweet, we found an underground party. Alright, I say we hide out in here and party on down. Good times. Wait, we just got here. Why you break up the party? We just got here. Oh, come on.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Neil?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, let's just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
You got it, Dom.
It's about to get real interesting.
Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roll the truck. I need you and Letty get in the road.
Alright, everyone. I heard Dom. We're gonna hide out here in this parking garage. Please, no flash photography. Whoa. What is that? Okay, you know what? Now would be a good time to put on those 3D protective glasses. Yeah. Put on those protective 3D glasses. 3D glasses on. And hold on tight.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After there!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Yeah. We did it! Well done, everybody! We survived the world-famous Universal Studios tour. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Could not have done it without each and every one of you. Well done! On behalf of myself, tour guide Olivia, driver James, he's too fast, too furious over there, and all of NBC Universal, we hope you enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood access. Now as we head back to the park, here's an inside tip. Download the official Universal Studios Hollywood app onto your phone. You can find out the latest show times for Waterworld, the Live SeaWorld Spectacular, the most up-to-the-minute ride wait times, and park closing time tonight, which is 6 p.m. So much more fun to be had. We sure hope you'll visit us again soon. We are super excited to announce that Super Nintendo World will be opening here at Universal Studios Hollywood, February 17th, 2023. Come back and visit us again. Now we got a birthday here in our front car. Happy birthday, enjoy. Any other birthdays out there? Birthdays? Happy birthday, yes, second car. Enjoy your special day. My name's Olivia. If you have any questions, but enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. And as I say in show business, that is a wrap. Have a good one, everybody. Now, hit the road, Jack. What you saw?